Is there? Because now the job is fine, the son is fine. Now is a lobola. She's manifesting. Yes, today the spiritual ring, it is over in Jesus' name. Okay, viewer, call me, don't wait. The market is open. You get the best of the best. You look, I mean, there's no way, I know the church, there's no way it can stay more than 5 years. You know that? You know it's not easy. Because don't preach any exciting message. And they go from Botswana to South Africa every weekend. And all Linda is crying what the devil wanted to do to the child. I want the child, that boy, when he close school, he must be here. Don't worry what happened. That is the devil. When he close school, he must be here. This boy was inside here, but the devil tried to pull him out. And as we are preparing the place for the living water, the boy was waking. Only this boy ahead waking of all the people. But suddenly the devil want to bring some stories. That the stories, they are not going to win. As long as he close school, he must come here. I'm waiting for him here. Thank you. Tell him and tell his father that I want the boy here. In fact, I was staying here before. I don't know what happened. You are very poor. Me, I'm very rich. Though, even all the children that you bring here, I'm not going to ask any cent from you. They'll get breakfast, lunch, and supper, and sleep. In fact, I give them again allowance. As you still using calculator, hey, Muse, poverty. Huh? Poverty. 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 For me, I don't want to join with your poverty. Those children you are troubling, me, when they are with me here, I control them with one finger. You know that they know very well. So here they know very well that if you want to see your children running, is me. When they saw my car, wherever they are, they begin to run. Even you, they never run. Like my niece is hiding the boy who can be transformed here. He's hiding him. I told you I want that boy here, but you are trying to dodge him. I want him here. We have boys potential. But the devil, he cannot give you chance. He cannot give you at all. And when you like this, when you cannot handle, I'm here for that. God has given the ability to do this work. I'm not like you. I didn't need anything from you. The God who gave me this grace, He's going to give me also the grace to raise them. Are you getting there? I mean, you can see yourself, most of the children are here. Don't are willing to change. They become good boys and good girls. But people like Ayanda, even the children was coming on Saturday, they don't come. And tomorrow when the children are pregnant, they say, prophet, oh prophet, do you know that? This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. You, they cannot listen to you, but me, they know what I say to them. Duh. This is a great opportunity for you. Where are you going to get this opportunity? All the pastors need only those who have money. But for me, better to work with small people than you people. Because I know I'm preparing my future. You will forget me, but to them, they will never forget me. Can you hear me? The children will never forget me. The seed that I'm sowing their life, even that time after 100 years, these children, 1 or 2 of them can still remember me. Are you getting there? That I'm so devoted to them. I'm willing. I'm willing to do so. Yes, who have another testimony. Today I'm not preaching. You know, when I wear a suit, you must know I don't want to sweat. I'm celebrating a Father's Day. I'm competing for somebody today. Today is Father's Day. Though I don't want to sweat. Yes, I shall come with your testimony. Living God. All the women I'm calling now today, they are available. Anybody want them, write to me. I can still courier them to you. Hallelujah. As long as you begin to pay, every month you pay 10%. Okay, let's just hear your testimony. Your son's testimony and your testimony is a full package.
Thank you, Prophet, and happy Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to everyone in the congregation.
It's very weak.
So the Living Water service was held last 2 Sundays ago. And as some of you know, I have not been working since January. So it's been very difficult for us. And my son also hasn't been working for about 18 months. So between the two of us, we really did have a very challenging time. But I made sure that whenever I could, and my friend Lydia would bring me to church on a Saturday, we would still continue to do our bits of service here at church. And sometimes my son would help me for carrots for the horses. So I'd make sure I'd still do what I need to do. And through that, he was also contributing. He didn't know it, knowingly, that where he was sowing, his contribution was going to also reap rewards for him. So at the Living Water service, Prophet asked us to focus on Psalm 126. And we've been focusing on that since the Wednesday service right up until Sunday. And I told Lydia that when we come here on church on Sunday, we don't know each other. We only know ourselves and God and what we want. We're not here to be, it's not a normal Sunday for us, it's a special Sunday. So I continue to focus on Psalm 126, praying and personalizing the scripture, crying to my God. It was between me and my God. And I said, Lord, I have sown with tears already. Let it be time for me to reap with laughter and joy. And I continued to focus and pray all the time that we were here till we were right at the water. And immediately after that, as I was walking away, I thought I was manifesting because I was starting to laugh, and I thought, as some of you might remember, when I first came here in 2016, when I manifested, I was laughing uncontrollably. So I felt like I thought I was manifesting. But then I had some kind of comfort that said, it is done. And I thought, maybe that's me now already laughing with joy before I could receive what I'm supposed to receive. And the next morning, I woke up with a lot of energy. I was so energetic. And the first thing that I could smell was my toilet. And I thought, no, I need to clean this because, I never smelled it before. And suddenly my senses opened, I could smell everything. I had energy, I was cleaning my house, and I had lots of cooking to do. In the last 6 months, I opened up, I formalized a business where I do cooking for clients. They place their order, I cook it, and I deliver it for them. And so I have bigger goals for that, but and I know that will happen in time. But I had a lot of cooking to do that day, and I had lots of energy. And I cleaned, cooked, delivered the food, and the next day as well, I had lots of energy. But then that Tuesday night, when I slept, I had a dream that I was fighting with a woman. She was wearing a red kaftan with some prints on it, black, red and black. and her eyes were like robots. You know, robots have this red laser eyes. She had red eyes, and I had the sticker, anointed sticker, that I put on her back. And as I put the sticker on her back, her eyes went it went off. It switched off, and she finished. And that Wednesday morning, I woke up extremely tired, very, very tired. It was like I was fighting a battle in my sleep. And I didn't think anything of it. And I was still in my pajamas at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I was so tired. I was contemplating the whole day again because I was so tired. And at 12 o'clock, the phone rang, and it was my son on the phone. It was his phone that rang. And I waited to hear what the news was going to be. And he was called for a job as a water sports manager in Zuri Zanzibar Resort, Tanzania. And that was that Wednesday. And since that Wednesday up until Tuesday, everything happened like a whirlwind. He had to sort out his visa documentation. He didn't, there was no time to spend together. He has a lot of friends that he needed to say goodbye to. From that Wednesday till that Tuesday, he was just running around and getting things sorted, trying to also sell his car. And he managed to speak to his father. Now, in my household, the reason why we forget Father's Day is because there was no men in our house. So I grew up without a dad, and my son grew up without a father. And I was always given a Father's Day card by my son. He'd wish me a happy Father's Day because I was there for him all the time. So he came back on Monday after seeing to go and see his father. And then he came back to me and he said, Mom, this is the thing that I wanted all my life. I just wanted my father to be proud of me. And he was very happy because his father eventually was happy for something that he did. Because all the years that
I want to repeat what your son, he wanted in his life.
He wanted his father to be proud of him. So his father is now arranging to sell the car and do all the paperwork and everything. And he phoned me as well to say, that my son has done something good and he's happy about that. So, so that was the news right up until Tuesday. And then Tuesday morning, I said goodbye to him. I took him to the airport. And I was very upset because I was now left all alone. So on Wednesday, around the same time, around 12, 1. But before then, I was still, although the living water service was over, and although my son had a job, I remember Prophet saying to us that keep reading Psalm 126 whenever you have a moment, because you must continue to be in this mode of prayer until you get everything that you desire or everything that God has destined for you. Whatever was stolen from you, keep on meditating on that Psalm 126. So I continued right up, I still do it now. And that Wednesday, I received a phone call from Manpower. Now, the thing that I want to mention, my son's job for Zuri Zanzibar and my interviews have been going on for a very long time, for a few months, because he finished his water sports certification, and he did a whole marine course, got his skipper's license, etc., in September last year. And that also happened by the grace of God, because I didn't have the money to send him for his studies. And suddenly, I remember writing to Prophet and telling him that my son's life is it's very unnatural that it's on hold like this, and everything that he wants to do is being blocked. And I think 2 days after that, my son comes home and tells me, Mom, my skipper's license has been paid for, my trip to Cape Town is paid for, you don't have to pay for anything. and I'm going to be there for a month. So that also happened by the grace of God. And I was very, grateful for that. And my applications for work, etc., has been going on for the past 6 months as well. But suddenly, it just happened on Wednesday that the lady phoned me and said, "I got an offer." Because I wasn't expecting an offer. I was, waiting for more paperwork, more interviews and everything. And they sent me an offer letter, and I accepted it. I said yes. And I start work on Tuesday, the 18th. And although it's a contract position, but they did ask me in the interview if I want to go permanent, if I would consider a permanent job, and I said yes. So I believe that listening to instructions from Prophet, in terms of meditating on the Word, coming through to Randfontein or even Botswana, whether you can or you can't, or if you feel demotivated, the devil gets to you sometimes and you can't make it, but come, be here, do what you have to, and at the end of the day, that is what also helps open the door to what you need in life.
Yes. Today I said to you, I'm not working. I think many of you are going to have a big challenge here. You want only the prophet to touch you, to pray for you. But there are many things that can bring miracle for you. I did not one day I'm going to have horses, because in my life, since I was born, I never been touched a horse before. But one day, my children went out, and they met a man with horses. And they loved the horses. They said to the man, "Want horses?" And the man said to them, "You cannot afford to buy the horse. You have no money." The children said, "No, our father can buy a horse." You know how children have confidence. And he gave them the address. And one day I saw the horseman come and see me. I said, "Well, the children want a horse, but I have no horses. I have no money to buy a horse." He said to me, "I'm going to bring 5 horses to this yard. You buy it, you don't buy them, I bring them." And the man is a Muslim. The following day, he brought the horses here, 5 of them. They begin to stay here. I never have a horse, I never used a horse before. And after stay some few days, a man, he said to me, "Can you buy those horses?" He bring another one. 6. I said to you, "I'm going to get the money to buy horses." He said, "No." I put the horses here. Just one day, the Spirit of the Lord said, "No, let me call him to talk." We talked. He said, "Yes, as I brought the horses, I'm not going to take them back. From today, the horses are yours. Anything that you want to give, let us agree." That we have agreed. After finishing paying with these 6 horses, after a month, because most of the horses are girls, after a month, I have 3 girls once. They brought me 6 horses. We have only 1 boy, 5. Now, after a month, all 3 horses, they get 3 children, and all of them, they are girls. Ask me how many horses I have now. Even the one who sold to me become very jealous. I said, "How come?" These horses stay with me, they never have children. But when they do just a month, all of them. Though in 6 horses, I was increased 3 horses. Though from 6, I have 9 horses. And I have no time. I found that she said to me, I'm in love with horses. I want to take the horses' care. And from that day, she took the horses' care. So she's the one taking care of the horses. Though I don't need the money to buy food for the horse. I don't know where you get the money. I don't need to borrow. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know. But the horses are very good care. Even when she was not working, every Saturday she'll be here to feed the horses and take care of them. And she take care of the horses like her horses. What do you think God cannot do for you? And I didn't know how she knows how to take care of the horse. Now we have a project to build a stable for the horses. He said, my first salary that I'm going to get, all this money I'm going to use to build a stable for the horses. Though, you see, it's not God cannot bless you. It's not God cannot bless you. It's you provoke God. Regina, you still remember in 2011 what I told you to provoke God. And when I go ahead and provoke God. Now today you are sitting next to Philip. That was a great impossible. After 18 years, the divorce. He did not know when to provoke God. God provoked him. The impossible became possible. In this church, you don't ask anything from anybody. We will lack people to work from their heart. And at the end of the day, the God that we save, He remember you. Look, the son have a job Wednesday. The following Wednesday, the mother have a job. In fact, they give him they said to him, are you going to go for contract or permanent? He have leaves. He doesn't work on Saturday. I don't know. Put it in. The told her husband, the son is gone. He get a job. Now she all are alone. What do you think she need? What do you think she need? A husband. You see, my market these days is top range. Hello? My market is top range. Please call me. Call me, contact me, we'll talk. And we'll take it from there. That was the advertising. It's on already. I already see, I can hear the SMS coming. What are you going to say? Because I know you came from another background, another church, whatever. When somebody invited you here, you came and was delivered. But you loved your church so much, you went back to your church. But I said to you, when you come back, the demon has come again. You will be delivered again. And I said to you, Mama, I know love your church. Here is very ugly, but stay here. You remember what I told you?
Yes, Prophet. And it's not been easy after deliverance, because there's been challenges throughout. But what I liked about this church is that we get taught differently. Whereas the previous church, we were being taught about the word, but it was also covered with a lot of fancy things, like musical concerts and this, that, and the other, very grand scale, and everything was about money though. And that was one thing I didn't like about it, is because in that time, I wasn't working as well for a long time. I was challenged a lot throughout my working career. And I didn't like when the pastors would say, you know, those who have 10,000 come here, those who have, you know that story. I didn't like that. And I thought to myself, you know, all I wanted, I was very new. I was a very new Christian, because although I had given my life to Christ in 1999, I was still on the fence, you know, here, then, everywhere. I was still into half Hinduism, half this, half that. And in 2006, I was baptized at a different church, but I still wasn't comfortable. And in 2015, when I went to another church, because it was just up the road from me, it was nearby, and I had experienced a different set of challenges because I tried to get rid of the evil spirit by myself by involving sangomas, and that made things even worse. So when I was at Christ Embassy, at that time I was harassed so much from life and from other things that I thought, I'm going to stay here because I'm feeling safe, because it's the word and I'm learning about Christ and all of that. And when things still went south, and then I was brought here by my cell leader. She was actually my cell leader at that church. And it was during the time that I had to also give testimony for my healing, because I had attended a healing school at that other church. And so I was feeling obligated and stuck between where should I be. And when Prophet said, you know, stay here, after the second time when he warned, because I wasn't listening, I also had to grow in that. You know, compared to all of you who've been here in the church for a long time, I've only been here for 3 years, so I'm still a baby. I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And so I was like a stubborn kid. I didn't want to listen. And eventually when I saw the benefits, you know, because these things, no one can tell you what to do. You have to feel it yourself. You have to understand. You have to know that, you know what, this is the right thing. And gradually I started learning, and I think through the process, I couldn't even sit in my seat for a long time. My hands I'd feel restless. I'd want to get up and walk away, but I try and force myself and stay. And as listening to Prophet speak and pay attention to what he's saying, I have become very much what can I say, more wise. I wouldn't say I'm completely wise, but I have gained some wisdom to know that this is the right place to be. That, you know, when people talk of spiritual growth and you growing from within and getting wisdom from God, not relying on your own wisdom, that this is where it all happens. And it can be in the smallest acts of service that you do, that it'll, you know, open up doors for God to actually shine his light into your life. And also the other, speaking of horses, after the Living Water service, I had a peace job, looking after someone's house and someone's cat. And there I found the perfect person to train the horses, because that was one of the things I had in my heart when I was going to the Living Water service, at the Living Water service, that I wanted someone reliable who can help us train the horses. And I found this person just a week ago, and Prophet was away in Germany. So, you know, that's like prayers answered for me. And so I find that the more I listen to Prophet, the more I focus on the word and learn. Whenever I open my mouth or my heart or my mind to speak something, to ask God for something, it happens. And it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happens. And you know, Prophet said that when it's God's time, everything will happen like a joke so quickly. That's exactly what happened with my son's job, with my job, and also finding the trainer for the horses. So I thank God.
Thank you. Now what left is marriage. You know, she cooks, she loves cooking, and those men want to eat food from their wife. We have one of them here. Call me, send me SMS. I'll connect you. If you want me to courier, I can see the courier. But remember, she have all tasks to you. She must be 1 month here and 1 month there. Thank you. God bless you. Bless you. Hallelujah. Say to your neighbor, the time has come. Say to your neighbor, the time has come. The time has come. When the time comes, no one can, there's no other power can stop it. Can you hear me? There's no, never. Never. I remember a month ago, she was really crying. But because I'm a good father, I know to talk to my children. I said to her, now you're already 9 months pregnant. He said, Prophet, what did I say? You just keep quiet. Your pregnancy, anytime you can deal. Though I don't know, when you are in a place, you must connect yourself, not physically. Not connect yourself spiritually. Sometimes you think I love Philip more and the wife. No. These people have been connected themselves for quite long in the spirit. They're so submissive. When you go to Botswana, you see how the church is beautiful. I don't give them money. I don't give them any cent. They do it on their own. When they ask permission, Prophet, can you do this? I say, go ahead. Can you do this? Go ahead. You can see yourself that this is only the way. Hello? Only there. When you work for God, God's work for you. Hello? It's very simple. Look, feeding the horses. A beautiful woman like that. They've kicked it, I think, how many times they kick you? 3 times. They've kicked her time. She having bleeds on his, it's tight. If for you could say, I'm not going to do that again. Hello? Now you see, some of the things in this world, it needs perseverance. It needs perseverance. People think changing churches like Abraham is going to make him to get quicker what he wants. The church have nothing to do. Hello? The church have nothing to do. Now my traveling agency is there. Are you enjoying here? She's the one who always organizes ticket for me. Though if you want to see how much I have to pay, go and ask her. This time it goes more than 40,000, is it? Though we do risk. Now if I want, they must send me a first class. They must pay first class this time. Is it? Though on Tuesday, they must send me a quotation for first class, okay? You think me, I must be a small class? When at the airport, all the white people are shaking who they are receiving. Though you see, it's not about you. It's all about God. How He can gain glory through you. Though your miracle, your testimony is not for us, it's for God's glory. How come you just go and wash your face in the water and things you cannot do begin to be done for you? Regina? Now it's not me touching your head, but yourself will go yourself. You wash your hand 3 times. You wash your face. Suddenly, things change. When you look at how many liters of water you bath that day, especially women, before you come to the living water. You are getting there. But just half of a liter, you wash your hand, and you wash, even you say, why all of us must wash the hand here? But you see, she say, even she said to a friend leader, say, today, let be like we're not friends. Everyone on his own. I did not tell her to do that, but she felt in her heart, today, I must be on my own, me and my God. The way I take you is the day that you decided to believe in God, not in me. Because many of you believe only in justice. They said to you, okay, you go yourself in the water, wash your hand, and wash your face. Don't take it granted. Until now, nothing has happened. But don't take it seriously. You can see yourself that things happening. In fact, Mr. Madik will know what happened this period. Things begin to get in shape. Things have been waiting for quite long, no hope. But you can see yourself that small light coming out of the tunnel. Though we know we called us. I have a small young girl challenged me in Germany. Because they brought a brand new car, a brand new small bus VW is the one that driving me around. 1 year, Brother Tony cannot win. And the who's driving us is a lady. A Nigerian lady. And she came from another town, I think 500 kilometers town, and he brought a car, brand new car, that can be driving the prophet around. Now, I did not know a daughter is named Justin. The last day when she jumped in the car, the mother said, must go down. I said, leave her, let her go. As we were driving along, she was sitting on my back. Because I was, the whole car, Bishop is sit on front. Me, the whole back, I think, is a 10-seater. I'm only alone. The whole that area must sit alone. A big boss. But suddenly I brought the girl. She was sitting behind me. She said to me, first question, how do you become a prophet? 12 years younger. I said, you don't decide to prophet. God must assign to become a prophet. I said, that is good. He said to me another question. You look very simple. You know, yesterday, I saw a man entering in mother car. I was thinking just my mother is giving a lift to someone. I did not know you are the prophet. But today I've seen you. You only wear a shirt. I said to him, I cannot afford a jacket. That I only wear a shirt. And he said to me, no. You look very big, but you are too simple. Hello? He said, you look very big, but you're too simple. Why? I said to him, the year, you know the year is like this. You never bypass the head. The head will always be the head. And the year will be when the year. Though, as God called me, I cannot be beyond him. I must be under him. Two years younger. He said, Because of that, I must visit you in South Africa. I said to you, you're welcome, my girl. And the Nigerian community who received me, they are so blessed. They said to me, we've received people here, but your simplicity, but the work that it does correspond about your simplicity. I said to them, it's not about what you see outside, it's what is hidden inside. Is what hidden in? Find yourself a space in God's work. It's not necessary to be holding a microphone. No. Look. It's them who decided in this group started to cook for the old people in Botswana. My wife was doing it when I was there, and when she was not there, it's them decided to cook for the old people in Botswana. How long it took them, miracle began to happen to their life. The problem is their heart. You find yourself which area that you can be yourself available for God. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Though in this church, I think prayer is already out. In this church, you do God work as you can. Wherever you think you can fit is where you get miracle. But when we're waiting for prayer to touch you, hey, I take all your blessings. Hello? Are you getting there? Though there's some things here, it look like funny. Taking care of the horses. Cooking for the old people. It makes sense. But as long as that department is a branch of this ministry, the anointing that is in the head flow to the membrane. Are you getting there? You cannot detach the tree and the branches and the leaf. That together. Can you hear me? You can't detach the trees. When the tree is there, that's the branch and the leaf are together, including the root that form a tree. Can you hear me? That shows if you attach yourself in the tree. Look, the Jima daughter. One time things like seize it. She's supposed to go to school, so do this, but everything stopped. But I told the father and the mother, even you people, if you can run away, this daughter must be here. Is it? She's not go back to school.
She's at school now.
She's at school now.
Yes, sir.
Though sometimes people don't know who is God. God does when all your effort is finished. Hello? When all the effort is there, when it's finished, it's just there. That time we see God begin to chip in. Are you together? No. The problem is, when are you be devoting yourself? Now, in Botswana, ask why Botswana cross to South Africa? They'll come even 1 week, leave the house, working hard. Why? But they did not know that the secret now is no longer in Justin. It's only to be part of Justin. When we become part of Justin, it flows. Hello? It flows itself. The prayer is no longer working. Hitting your head is no longer working. What now needs is to connect. Thank you very much. I received already say Happy Father's Day. A good wife. A good mother. Some few try their best, but are trying to shamble all the women that they can wake up, especially Bachwa. I don't trust them. They want to take control of everything. Fire on you. It's not God cannot change our life. It's not God cannot open our doors. The problem is, you say you only want the prophet to touch you. No. Even I'm here, you come and your part. Since my is not have a husband, you see him every Saturday is here. But since now I have a husband now, into Dodge. See when he comes for 2 minutes, he goes. Hey. When Steve with his wife was pregnant, was coming to work here, things was going smooth. You know, sometimes you look at the period. They're asking many questions. From is I met a wonderful son, a Nigerian pastor, very humble. And he did not know me. He know me by God giving me a vision. He said, God, you must look for this person. And suddenly you two discovered me. He contacted me. The few days you stay there, you can see really. Can I sleep in my hotel? He said to me, I don't want to leave you at all. I will drink water like this. Before I take the second, I take it out of me. I say, it's no longer your water, it's my water now. You know, that revelation here said, who told him this man that he must make sure that before he leave here, he get the full package? Testimony before I leave is already start coming. What is happening already? You know, it's going to be a Sunday they never forget in church. I believe you, these people choir. These people can sing and dance. I must bring that choir. I will exchange the choir. This there. You can go to Germany, okay? Them they must come here. Devoted. You see, it's God cannot change our life. But we are not following God, we are following a human being. When Justin is not in the church, no one can. I receive a lot of calls. The prophet is going to be here. Is the prophet going to be here? Oh. Don't come because of me. Hello? Don't come because of her. Yeah, because God has something for you. Because what happened, if you know I'm not here, I always appear on the screen. You saw me last week, is it? You saw me last week? I always appear on the screen. I'll be even under the water, I'll come. In fact, sometimes when it's far like that, the power becomes more. Are you ready there? Than when near. And look, thank you very much. That day standing, do some second. I don't know why you're sitting today. You know, I wash everything. When I'm away, I wash the whole service knows is there. But the problem is everybody came late. I don't know. Is it cold or what? Open yourself the heart of God. The heart to not human being. When you do so, God himself, like my sister here, she's a whole day cleaning my house. Sometimes people are very far. If this lady is the way he cleans his house, how woman she is. Though you think like a small job, but ask Mama Deaconos, what did they go to clean my office and my pulpit? Just like that can bring a big promotion, and life can change. Anything that you do for God from the heart, anything you do for God from the heart, regardless how small it is, God himself, give them the envelope. Hey, you remember I help you place that you want to be paying electricity, water, and security. I'm going to be calling you now. Myself, I have us. I'm going to be calling you. We need to start what I'm going to start as soon as possible. We're going to start pharmacy. A pharmacy that are going to have a nurse and a doctor. We'll start from there. But by God's grace, we need to have also ambulance. 1 or 2 ambulance that can be able to community. By God's grace, we're going to start as soon as possible. When people on Friday are full of dead in my fence, and the beer fell in my yard, I surprised the people who are afraid of snake from the Badire village. All of them and collect the beer from the snake yard. What is going to happen to them? Hello? What's going to happen to them? God and I are drinking the beer in the snake yard. Though they are arrested now. Though that shows God made that car could not kill anybody. But the car just came in, break the fence, and all the beer fell in our yard. No, no beer outside. All the beer was inside the yard. They came and collect the beer inside the yard and drink. In fact, other people are drinking just across the road. Now, what is going to happen? Hallelujah. I was laughing because I met some boy say, hey, who came late? I say, what are you coming to do at snake house? He said, no, people say there's a snake, but I'm afraid of the snake because be there. More than, I think, 10 tons of truck of beer fell. The whole truck fell inside our yard. On Friday, this Friday, around 12 noon. The driver said when he reached here, he had a blackout. Before he wake up, he found himself inside the yard. And the whole beer, they said to me, less than 5 minutes, the whole car is gone. Hallelujah. I asked them now, why did you enter now a snake house? When the snake here? You see, there is God in heaven who knows you. But there will be a time he will squeeze you and close all the doors that must acknowledge him. Those are clever, they will remain. Those are foolish, they run away. But those are clever, as they remain, the end of the day, it comes to their rescue. Are you there? It's not some time when suffering God and no, you know. He knows everything that's going on in your life. Because some of you, if the life could be smooth, you cannot be in church. You cannot be in here. Are you getting there? But you are in church today because things is out of your hand. Things are out of your hand. And has made you stay in the church. I know it's tough. I know it's difficult. But just hold on. Just hold on. There will be a day, like they told you, Psalm 126. It's going to be like a dream. It's going to be like a dream. Because when God does the things, when I'm telling your wife, I say, your husband is coming back. He said to me, what are you talking about? I was thinking I'm going to give you another husband. I said, you have no husband, another husband in this world. You only have one husband in this world. And that time I did not know you, I never see you. You still remember? She was laughing at me. I said, now, when you're connected to God, He brings the impossible. He brings the possible. Can be tough. Can be difficult. In fact, you see yourself that you give up. You say, this area, I don't think so. I'm made to be. But you do not know what God has for you. Can you hear me? There's nothing impossible. Those believe in God. There's nothing. It can take time. Indeed, it takes time to build your heart. Are you getting there? But when the time comes, it's like a dream. Like you are dreaming. It's like a dream. When I always give example of Regina, because I know how it is when you have separated from a man for 18 years. A man has gone there, you have gone this direction. But suddenly, because what happened? After talking to Regina, it did not take me 3 months. That was Wednesday service. You know, I don't forget. I saw Regina with a man. I said, I said, this. And God said, that man you're talking about. I said, okay. And I said to the man, I want to see you. When I see the man alone, I say, your wife is coming back to you. I say, he was shocked. I said, first of all, you don't know me, and you don't know what happened. I said to him, nothing happened. It's the devil just wanted to steal your happiness. Because this is the wife you loved from your tenderest age. But the devil steal you. I said, as long as I've stepped there, I want to marry you. He said, what it is? With all the certificate I'm holding. Where's that certificate of divorce? You did. You understand this world, how it's confusing.
After he left the office, he didn't even want to tell me. I called the next day, and he did not. He was still in shock. And I was very close. Now I was getting anxious.
Though when I talked to him, he did not want to tell you what we've talked. He just kept quiet. He said, what is this man, what he's saying? Is it true? Is it a dream? Is it what?
I was also dizzy.
You are dizzy. Though you are confused.
I'm confused, yes.
Because things happened 18 years ago. You are holding a divorce certificate. Hello? when they say this is a prophet of God, you must take it seriously. You must take it seriously. Me, I know. That what I tell the people, I say, it is well. I say, when I say it is well, I know the full package in happen. And I can tell you, leave this man, leave this woman. I know. I don't look what is there. I look what is coming tomorrow. But some of you say, you get angry. I'm here to help. I'm here to. I don't make anybody happy. I don't make anybody happy. When I was hammering the church in Germany, hey, all the men say, hey, where have you been all these years? Have you suffering here? Everybody comes here talk about us is prosperity when we are dying. It's not God cannot change our life. But the problem is, we only want to get from God. But we are not ready to work for God. We are not ready for. You wonder your wife will clean the church from corner to corner. But when you go back home, you not get tired. When you work for God hard, you feel content. You feel yourself that really. Do you know what time we arrive in Germany? Past 6 in the evening, and the program start at 7. By 7, we still in the hotel and go and get a bath. And at 8, in the church, from 8 to 2 a.m. We travel 2 days. The work of God is like a soldier. You don't say, I'm tired. I could say to them, no, it's tomorrow. But everybody was there in the church waiting. I'm going to tell them. You travel, we left on Thursday, we arrived 6 p.m. In fact, they knows my plane is supposed to arrive 10 in the morning. Suddenly the plane changed, 6 in the evening. If they wrote to me, can we change to go? And I said, no, I'll go the same day and do the work the same day. Arrive past 6, 7 the hotel, above 8 hours in the church until 2 a.m. People get healed, people get delivered, people get saved, life of people changed. You must be in other people's shoes if you want to do this work. Now you wonder that, see, all the email that you send, be SMS, can be email. I'll read it myself. I don't say, oh, you secretary. No, in fact, I am secretary in the spirit. When become my and you can be a secretary. But when all this spiritual work, I do it myself. Because it's me given the mandate to do it. Even when I want to see you to pray for the people, I must do it myself. I touch your hand and I say to you, go. What I do, I do. And there you go there. So that shows it's me still doing. Turn with me quickly to the book. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 8. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 8. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 8. Read.
The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and on everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land he is. The Lord will establish you as his holy people, as he promised on oath, the commands of the Lord your God, and walk in obedience. Then all the peoples on the earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord, and they will fear you. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruits of your
Thank you. I said to you, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 8. Read it again.
The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and on everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless your land he is giving you.
Everything that you put your hand shall prosper. The God will bless your barns. Your barns is say your vessel, your cup. Everything here you put your hand shall prosper. And he will bless you in the land that is giving you. I told you I never preached prosperity. But these days, as God told me, the time has come. People must see what God is doing in this wonderful period. Are you getting there? The prosperity comes only to those who honor God. Those honor God. Because your prosperity are going to stay. You know something is going to pass by your hand. That you see, anything that will start small, he's going to be very big. As long as you honor him. Hello? As long as you honor him, you trust the small things and begin to grow. You know, there's only a period. They call that period is a divine connection. A divine, Look, people are be applying to transfer the transfer funding. People are looking for jobs come. What do you think God cannot do? Like business people. You could be more closer to God than to money. Because when you're closer to God, you need to tender. See business by phone call. Filipinos. You see business by a
Call. Phone call.
It's happening, is it? Though God has tendered you, they say call. In fact, the picture that meant for me, when I put it in my office, Botswana, it was hidden. I brought it here in our hotel. We put it in the very place. Though anybody who enter will see the picture attracting to him. Though when you do something for God from the heart, it brings back the bounce. The bounce is your bucket, your basket, your bucket, your bucket. Your bucket is going to be full. Like what they say in Psalm 23, they say, your cup ran over. I don't know why you don't know how to provoke God. When you see going up and down all over the world, these are the things God showed me long time ago. It's not a new story. Am I lying to you?
No, you're not.
I told them. I said it's going to be a time, though it's me to run away from invitations. Look, this time the hotel will stay at the middle of town on Numbra, next to what is his name? That Hitler. When I'm sleeping in my room, can see Hitler. Those what they call tar. But that day I have to go inside and see exact. I read in the history, but I want to see face to face. You know, no one take me there. I told the bishop, let's go. We did not have anyone from Germany. We went to all two of us. I said, let's go. I said, where are you going? Yes, you just get me. Let's go. We made a tour ourselves. We did not know Germany, we don't know anything, but we went. And we have the whole history. If God wants to take you, He will take you. But the problem is, Botswana women and the South African women, you don't want to get married outside. There's no husband for you here. Lolo? Akuna. Banabate. Bachwa. Hallelujah. It's not what you want, it's what God wants. Can you hear? It's what God has. When you get what God wants for you, you have peace. You have a simple. But you begin to design God. You can get it, but do not have peace. You are not going to enjoy it. He said, God, He's going to make your bumps. Bless them. Bumps is your basket. He's going to bless them. In Psalm 23, it said, my cup ran over. So that shows we have no enough room. Though if I wish I could be Paul, if I could be Paul, I could be traveling after 2 weeks. But because I'm Paul, I'm a Philip, there's nothing I can do. Regina need Philip. Do you understand what I mean? Now put Mabel in. I did not see you, but other people of the world have seen you already. Maybe they're going to pay me $40 when I'm going to Bahamas. Hallelujah. Even when those are married, but you are not helping for your husband, let me know. I can sell you out. The market is open. We pay him back what he paid and 5%. The time of stay in his house, is it? We give him back and to sell you again. Hallelujah. Can I be a daughter of a king? A daughter of a? You're daughter of a king, though. You are exposed beyond their borders. Exposed beyond their borders. Though God can do anytime if you open up your heart to Him. But the problem is you want to design what you want from God. That challenge people. Live for God what you want for you. Can you hear me? Now, like the car they've given Mabel, that Subaru, it never have a breakdown. Because they want to use it. Did you put a stick in the car? Why? Because you're afraid. Can I use your car? Who's will take it from you. That car was promised to you many years ago. And eventually the car reached to you. Is it? Now, it's in your parking in your house. Is it? Driving the car that you never buy. You know, Subaru is a big car. It's a big car, Subaru. How many years it took using a combi got work? Just when he started going for all the people. We started it few months ago, is it? And straight away something happened. How many times I've touched that? You understand? Though there's some things is very simple. You do it like you are joking. You see me now, my choir, after getting, you see what's wrong now? My choir to get married? After getting married, they're no longer doing the work. Even my reporters. Even a young man was a very good man when he was not married. You know him. This. But after getting married, I don't even find her. All the work that was doing just next to the wife. I said, okay, thank you. When already meant for God, if He bless you, continue to assignment. Regina started cleaning in the morning. Now, when the husband came, he joined him and he see same work and to date, 2011 to date. That we see when we go to Botswana. I don't need to see the church how it is. It's clean every day. Don't for God. Forget about your. Forget about your. Let it be hidden there. You know what I've noticed in God? The small assignment makes God happy. Not say I'm a leader. What also? Hey, that's challenging. Small assignment. Very small. You look like a joke. Cooking, cleaning. I mean, you think like a joke. But at the end of the day, all assignment be to bring something big. I remember my friend Steve, when the wife was coming, and he have a very big stomach. Helping to build. Things when move. Some of the assignment people think only was prophet Matashi. Some more, because that assignment you're doing from your heart. You go in the morning, I'm going to do God work. Send you. Now, this is the time those have worked for him. He's beginning to pay you now. That's said the Lord will bless your bum. Your bum is your basket. Yesterday the basket, but today slowly, until you become full. All those along so many years, my God is going to open great doors for them. They must know that they're following a true prophet. Following a true prophet. When you follow true prophet, through him, you must get the reward. You must get the reward. And I'm sure, and I believe, and trust, from today I declare it, is to happen. Not only you people sitting here, but all the people of the world, those that be following this ministry, time has come. Time has You know, I'm surprised. Every time when I go outside, I'll meet men and women. They will tell me, remember 2013, 2012, 2015. I say, I'm surprised. Surprised that I was thinking that I'm small, but I know that God has expanded my course. Believe me, Mr. Maune, I'm going to surprise any country that I'll take you in the world. We have someone there, the church. They are going to surprise the whole world, any country. There's someone there who belongs to the church. How many members we have in the world? Only God can take you there. It's not about your cleverness. It's not about your... Now, many of you, especially business people, you are going to be surprised you're going to do business beyond your countries because the connections are there. Are you getting that? The connections are there. The problem is people think very small. You think, think big. Now our ambulance is coming now. You're going to resign. Is it? Huh? The ambulance are coming. What are you going to do? And the wife also, she'll be working here. We'll give her office there that you can be operating. In the office here. You never see the office?
Yes, Prophet.
Hey, like for a president, we have nice offices here. Mama know them, is it? We look small outside. Smaller outside. All this by waiting upon. By waiting upon her. When we wait upon God. You see, I was afraid even to sit in my office yesterday. Huh? When we wait upon God, when that time comes, God himself begin to take you to high offices. But it will not come overnight. Come of airs. It come of air. You work for him, he work for you. Hello? You work for him, and he work for you. Who want to pray? Don't not yet eat. You can go and eat the anointing food. Who want to pray? Today I brought blessings. I brought blessings. I brought blessings. I told you this year is a year of divine connection. Are you getting there? In every area of your life, you're going to be connected. You're going to be connected. We want to pray. We want to pray. We want to pray. I think I must the choir. I take that choir from Germany and you people go to Germany. So dedicated. Very dedicated. How are you? I'm good. How do you feel be in this place?
Now I feel okay.
You feel all right?
Yes.
I know I'll be looking this place for Kwang.
Yes. Yes.
Now you have arrived.
Thank you.
You have arrived. You're not old. Only the situation has made you to become old. Huh?
It's true.
You're not old. How old are you?
60, 61.
You see, you look more than your age.
Yeah.
Because of the situation.
That,
Traditional home.
it's true.
Traditional,
At home.
but you come to know at late. Now, when you try to run away, you like a god tied on a rope. You cannot go as far you want. You be controlled.
It's true.
Unless you be delivered. Hard working, nothing to show. Don't blame anybody. Where you come from, okay? From today, you are disconnected.
Viewers, it is now time for prophecy and deliverance. This is the time in service. Now, Prophet Ellen Justin is going through the congregation and giving prophecy and deliverance. We advise you to partake and connect with us with your faith.
Look, God made you beauty, but you don't enjoy your beauty.
That's true, Prophet.
Disappointment.
That's true, Prophet.
Appointment. You're a good woman, very quiet. I don't know if you talk. Do you talk?
Yes, I do talk, Prophet.
You are very quiet. But anger.
Yes, Prophet.
Anger. You can get angry from anything.
That's true, Prophet.
You want everything to be done according to what you want.
That is true.
Is it?
Yes, it is true.
You cannot get a man like this.
Okay.
You can't. You have a role to play. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prophet.
You have a role to
play.
You have a role to play. You have a role to play. You are a very good lady. I mean, you are blessed already. You are blessed already.
Thank you, Jesus.
Only one thing, you are not set to do. Only that the problem. You have challenges of settle.
Yes.
Okay? I'm talking today. This is your year. This is your year.
This is me here.
You have been praying and fasting.
That's true, Prophet.
Okay?
Yes, Prophet.
Thank you that the day you come.
Thank you, Prophet.
It's going to work for you.
Thank you, Prophet.
This day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bring out. Bring out. Bring out. Okay.
Viewers, continue to watch your screen as the woman God prophesied to have a spirit of anger, not having a settled home, manifesting power of her word. Connect with us with your faith and believe that as she is receiving her deliverance, so shall you in Jesus' name.
Rise up, you are free. You are free, eh? Now you are no longer praying. Thank God, okay? Because God already answered. Yes. Why are you hiding? You are hiding. How are you? I'm good. Who invited you here?
What?
Who invited you?
It's my neighbor.
Your neighbor?
Yes.
Who is your neighbor? Are you not your neighbor? You are angry. You are angry man of this world. That even when today they say Happy Father's Day, say me I can't. Look, your mother suffered the same. Your mother suffered
The same.
and you also you are suffering. That my soul, the men are not bad people. It's the spirit that is disturbing the family. Can you hear me? Yeah. Forgive, okay? Forgive us, men, okay? You must forgive us, okay? The man is the spirit to want you people to prosper. Can you hear me?
Yes.
That to see, good man comes, they'll promise. By the end of the day, nothing comes.
It's true.
Okay?
Yes.
It's not the man cannot do it. They mean what they say. But the husband say, you can't do. This is my wife. That's only the problem. The same spirit will destroy your grandmother, I destroy your mother, is on you also. Now it's going to go to your daughters. No one to blame. Come.
Viewers, lady on your screen received a word of prophecy that is deep resentment towards men, and this is because of violence, and this is due to watch your screen as deliverance is taking place.
Deliver. Just deliver. Just deliver. Disconnect her from the umbilical, because the way you are connected for the whole family. Disconnect her from the umbilical. Disconnect from the umbilical. And all your spirit, you remove it now to all men of this entire family. From now and forever, never come back. In Jesus' name. Thank you, Lord. You are free. Angry of all the men. It's not about men. It's not about it's not about our problem is our background. Is our background. Is our background. The devil is working on our background. When you are connected, when it's not. Where are you coming from? This group.
It's Fontaine.
East Fontaine. Cattonville. Oh, okay. It's another group. Okay. Yes, the whole group. Go. 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 Move. Remove your legs. This one is manifest. Take him out. All the matter is husband. When you give them a husband, are you going to take care of them? That's the question. Are you going to take care of your husband?
Yeah.
Now you can do. How are you? I'm fine too. Okay. Oh. Bring him out. Bring out. Look here. The devil don't get advantage. Only you, God, who can save the family. But the devil is fighting. Huh?
Yes,
You
Prophet.
must be very, very careful.
Thank you, Prophet.
God is going to make it all for you.
Thank you, Jesus.
The devil is at work. The father to your children. Where that man is following you. Overseas. Why do you send him overseas?
No, we were to get overseas. We broke up and then I came back
You
home.
came back. You see? These are the things I'm telling women in Germany. When you are a very good young woman, it was your tenderness relationship. But when you went overseas, you want to learn things of white people. And you begin to apply it in your relationship. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
You learn something now? To stay alone?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to rescue you. God is going to restore you. Must restore you. Must restore. Put in your stomach. Thank you. It's not good. You start a relation with a woman, you start, that is not good. Can you hear me? You need to ask to sorry to that young. Can you hear me? Uh-huh. You know, asking forgiveness doesn't mean. Can you hear me? It doesn't need it to do. But it's a way that the God can bring restoration. Like Regine, if you can pray for me to get another husband, he said, there's no other husband in your life. He's my friend. Some of you are beating around up and down. No, you back to your first love. No, go back to your, and things go smooth. I don't know. Today I'm talking like a father. I'm talking like a father. Some of the things is pride. Some of the things you need to swallow your pride. You need to swallow your. It doesn't mean when you ask sorry from somebody to belittle. No. No. If it's genuine, God take it seriously. At the end of the day, God can restore. God can restore. I don't know why you people, as you are black, now you have learned something that are not born. You copy things that not belong to us. Hey, I was having jollof. I was a few days. Asking is not a sign that you're true. It's a sign of a reconnecting. It's a sign of a you see in your former husband was happy about the son. And he was thinking you. Though you are claiming to take child alone, but the boy still remembering his father. You saw it?
Yes.
Now, why are you claiming that is your son? No, I think people don't get it. You know, there's a big connection between a father and a child. I don't know if you understand it. The father is the one who carried the child and bear the child. But a father, he have a big role he played for the child. That was even the child. The mother has had the child for so many years. One day, that child will ask you, Mama, where is my father? Your problem, you and the man, I don't think so. You must also to the children. No. It's not their business. Because one thing you have to learn, no one will choose the mother, no one will choose the father. It's God who will know this is your father, this is your mother. I went in Zuma house to stay in Kanda. Is it? Not. But unfortunately, I born at home. God knows. God, eh? God knows. Yes. Brother, what is happening here? Huh?
We have suffered a lot, Prophet.
You are a thief. You are a thief. Stolen somebody's wife. As on this, they're just showing that you're a small boy. Nothing that before you get married to this woman, every thought touching are prospering.
Yes, Prophet. Yes.
After this woman, the war started.
Yes, I can say 1 year to 2 years, things get better. But from there, now, we are even pastors. We are leading a church in Port Elizabeth for 5 years. We founded a church. And this year, we relocated to Joburg. We are now staying here, trying to open again. But we came so that would deliver us, because we believe that
Joburg, many churches, where yours better because there's no competition. You see me, I came to stay in the farm. Can you hear me?
yes, Prophet.
Joburg, you're not going to because the competition is too higher. How many suits do you have?
It's one, Prophet.
Okay. What car do you drive?
I don't even know.
You're not driving.
Yes.
I know that members. When I came here, I told the people, let me go and hide myself in the farm. Because I don't have a nice car, I don't have fast leg, I don't know English. Now,
But after you deliver us, we believe that we make it in Joburg.
anyway, you must start preaching prosperity. You see, It's not wrong to work for God. But it's wrong if you call yourself. It becomes a big challenge. Your wife is tired. She's tired.
Yes.
You only work for God if you are called, and after that, go be set free. That only way things works easily. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prophet.
But you are fighting a big battle. It's higher than your prayer. More you pray, more you are pressed. I used to want to be a pastor wife.
Yes, Prophet.
But you are tired. You are tired. You are tired. Let her go. Let her go.
Viewers, the couple on your screen received a word of deliverance that the couple is going through major difficulties. This is because of the wife's spiritual husband. And as a result, the husband's ministry is also suffering. Continue to watch your screen as deliverance is taking place and connect with us with your faith.
Okay. Let God make a way for you. Okay? Thank you. I don't know why Steve is running to start a church. Huh?
Never.
But we have Majijima is here. You have some member there. Huh?
I don't want.
Start, I'll support you. You see the church. If you can able to revise all the video where it started, I don't think so anybody can believe.
We have been following you since a long time ago when we were in Botswana. We were looking at you. We were watching you. We saw how big was the church. Even the churches were hiring, even your wife, when you were sick. I think it's long ago. You were sick and your wife was taking care of you, and you came back, you preached again, and the church became so big. We were watching all that.
There's not many women who. These days, women,
yes, Prophet.
No money, even when it's still of you, but the heart is no longer there.
She's trying, Prophet.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
God will make a way.
So must I go back or must I try? Because I've just come back with everything now. I'm here in Soweto.
But you already decided what to do. Let God assist you.
I receive.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prophet.
Let God assist you. You direct it.
I receive.
These days, I'm afraid to tell people what to do because people get angry easily. Maybe you can take it, your wife cannot take it. What to do, we tell God to assist you And anything God tells you, you do it.
Yes, Prophet.
Don't ask permission from your wife. Because you married people, When God instructs me, my wife knows. I not hear anything from her. But thank God for her life. Whatever I go, she just follow. Because she called me a prophet. My wife called me not husband, called me prophet. Don't say I'm her prophet. Though that is very easy. Because God will talk to you. He does not talk to your husband. Like I said to you before. God talked to Abraham to bring Isaac. Why God did not talk to Sarah? Lot was running. The mother of the daughters remained behind. But the daughter followed her father. Your wife does not know that your daughter is so attached to you than to her. They are very smart. In fact, daughters are most attached to the father than to the mother. To other ladies, but you can see yourself that they have more trust on the father than to the mother. This is the way it's done. When the mother says, hey, my daughter is my children, oh, you are wasting time. I've seen a daughter come to look for him after many years. 15 years, the daughter left with you when it was 3 years, is it? Now it's come back when it's 18, is it?
Yes.
Oh, my son. You see, you want to look for his father. And you never know why they talk to the father. You never know why they talk about the father. So you see, the selfishness, Regina, selfish. You try to hold. Children afraid the father. Children afraid, Look at yourself. Even when children making noise. When the father comes, you see, they begin to behave. This is the way God has given them. You have given the father that kind of authority, the kind of power. Very few women raising children and succeed. Very few. But even when the father don't have money, the children are still submissive to their fathers. Yeah. Even when they don't give them anything, he's still called my father. But I don't know why he's always so selfish. He just wants edge. God has given a mandate to fathers according to his way. Let me visit mothers. Today is Father's Day. So you love your mothers, but you must also acknowledge fathers. Is it? Don't worry, do your work. You left your money. Take your money. Your money is there. But you don't work. Where did you get the money? Who give you the money? Where did you get the money? Look, the money is here. Hallelujah. There's no mother baby without a fight. Any question?
No question.
Okay, but why you fight? Hallelujah. We want to pray. 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 How are you? You're good, huh? It's good too. Bring him out. A snake was on front, he can't hide behind. You think she's hiding. She's sitting on front, is it? But she went and hide behind. You think he's hiding. When he saw me coming down, she wanted to sit behind. Go. Go. I said, go. Spiritual husband. This body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. You must take out your ring. Take out the ring. Take out the ring. I saw to you all the women taken. You see why the trouble you went to Philip? Because you're stolen somebody's wife. Until come and charge you. Until I went there and redeem your wife and bring back to you. Now you're enjoying. There's no woman who marry his husband and divorce. There's no man who will marry his wife and divorce. When you see all these things, there's a small insect hidden somewhere for stable people. Because if it's your wife, it's your husband, how you quarrel, how you fight, never. There's no way, even when we hit Regina, she's a law firm, there's no way she wants you to be in trouble. Never. Even when it's blue, when the mother asks what happened, I fell down. Believe me, she will never tell the people. The reason where you see how life it is. Why are you hiding the stick? Why are you hiding the ring? Look, he's hiding the ring. Why are you hiding the ring? In Germany, many ring you. Hey, all Nigerian women taken. Hey, huh? Only who have a bad connection. Hey, the place was too hot, very hot. Who did not manifest? I don't know what happened to me when I'm going to go to Nigeria. Hey! November. It's going to be Ginda. Hey! Remove the ring. That is a main problem. Ring in Nigeria, in Germany. Whoa. And the people that worship, the men, because I'm not touching. I just touch my ring. West. They think when they went to overseas, they went to hide. That their spiritual husband was welcome them in the overseas. I say, you're welcome. He doesn't need a visa. He doesn't need he doesn't need a passport. Go. Remove the ring. Remove the ring. Remove the ring. Look, hiding the ring. But there's ring in that finger. God give me this revelation. There's not many people who knows this, that there's rings in the finger. Do you know that? And that is a major problem. When, like the pastor said, when he married his wife, everything was right. But he did not know he put his ring on top of another. That brought all the trouble. I'm just talking about the ring. I'm talking to my friend Philip here, but the demon is getting angry. Remove your ring. Remove the ring. Remove the ring. Come this side. Don't destroy my children. Come here. Remove the ring. You are lying. Bring to the red carpet. I was lying. He fell down. He think everything is fine. Like Pastor Steve, when he see people falling down, when he put handkerchief, people fall down. He say, "Hey, oh, that is a movie." It's a movie. People, when they see me fall down, they say, "Hey, oh, it's a movie." Attach the ring. Put me on the screen. Attach the ring. Huh? You see? Attach the ring from here. Attach the ring. Attach the ring. Huh?
Mine.
Is it?
She's mine.
This lady is yours.
Yeah.
How many years?
2008.
Huh?
2008.
2008.
Yeah.
That the time you married him.
Yeah.
Okay. How? Who eat Lubola?
Even here.
Be given you.
Yeah.
By who?
My aunties.
Aunties.
Mm-hmm.
The auntie eat Lubola. Mm. The mother, the father don't know, but the auntie eat it. The mother is waiting for Lubola, but the auntie has eaten Lubola long time ago. 2008 is 10 years ago. Though she's married, this lady. 11 years. Okay. We don't know that arrangement of Lubola that have touched the ring now. This ring must be taken away right now. Come back that side. Hey. Okay. Okay. Why are you hiding the ring? Let that ring be removed now. The ring be moved right now.
She's in the coffin with me.
Huh?
She's in the coffin with me.
She's where?
She's in the coffin. She's in the coffin with me.
Oh, she's with you in the coffin.
Yeah, they put me. I'm dead already. I'm in the grave.
You, the auntie, dead in the grave.
I'm in the grave.
Mm. You see, is an old man who's dead already in the graveyard. There's no bones, but he's still married to this guy. What happened? They take him to ritual. They take the girl to ritual, to the witch doctor. Is where the spiritual husband was connected by the auntie. The auntie think they're helping the girl, but they went and they connect as them they're connected. How can you marry a dead person? This lady is still alive.
They killed me in a family.
Huh?
They killed me in a family.
They give it to you in the family.
They killed me in a family.
Oh, the family killed you.
Yeah. So they are paying me. Yeah.
Oh, the price now they are paying this girl. That becomes your compensation. Is it?
Yeah.
Do they compensate you with this girl because they killed you? Steve, any questions? Especially you Nigerian, like Shirang. Huh? I know. Shirang.